Alright guys, how's it going? Wilson1 here. Right, so we're doing a Cayo Perico Heist. Right, we're going via the Vellum. Infiltration point, airstrip. Entry point, drainage tunnel. Although we're not going into the drainage tunnel, it's just for this. Main dock, exit. Got engine in the day. Right, you always got to do this. Hire support crew. Confirm. Weapon stash. This is so you can do the heist silent sneakily. If you don't have the higher support crew, then you will come in all aggressively. So we're going to get in the weed. So you can see the weed flashing up here near the airport. We'll get that. We'll grab 3 bundles of it. And we'll get a grappling hook, as you can see flashing. We'll get the one down near the cliff. And the guard close is just over past the hangar. So at the airport as well. So it's all lined up nicely for us. So this video helps you out at all, please subscribe to the channel guys. I'm doing the Panther Statue, that's what's on offer this week. So this heist will be worth well over 2 million. So it's definitely worth doing.
Why can't you assholes be on time for once, eh? Arms out, let's go.
So when you scope the island, you've just got to check for these things yourselves, where the grappling hooks are, where the uniforms are and stuff, and then build your heist around that. I'm just showing you how I've done it. This will give you ideas on how to do yours. Right, so just run in here, grab the weapon stash. That's on the left hand side, just here. And then we'll just start grabbing some stuff. So there'll be weed, 1 weed in here just now. In this wee room, and then there is 2 weed above, so we have to use the forklift to get above. So this helps you at all guys. Please subscribe to the channel. I put up content like this as often as I can. Try to put a video up at least once a week in relation to some sort of heist or some event in the game. So the Panther Statue is an offer this week, so that's why I'm doing this video today. I always kind of line it up with that blue tarpaulin that's kind of hanging over the edge there. That's the way I line it up. Put the pallet right up against the gate and then climb up. Yeah, it's obviously important to do it, get the stuff down the bottom first, because your forklift's going to block the door below, so you don't want that to happen to you. So you better grab that first. So this is easy guys, this is probably the most straightforward way of doing the heist. There was only 1 coke when I scoped the island, and actually it just wasn't really worth it to do that 1 coke. So the way that this was laid out, I just thought, yeah, this will be pretty straightforward and pretty easy just to grab the weed, so that's why I'm doing this. Right, so now we just run out. The uniforms that I'm after is up on the balcony, so I need to take out the guard. It's quite dark, so it's quite hard to see him. But as soon as you pull your gun out, you'll start auto-aiming aiming for him, sorry. So then you just pick out where his head is and take a headshot, just like that. Now that's us changed, so we look like one of the guards. So basically all we have to do now is just drive a vehicle straight into the compound, as simple as that guys. Again, even though you are dressed as one of El Rubio's guards, don't hang around people. You're driving the jeep and stuff, don't be hanging around too much, because they will see through your disguise if you just loiter about. Right, so we're going to do this, we're going to drive round behind these buildings Just through the trees here. And we're gonna go and get the grappling hook. Yeah. The trees and bushes on this island are solid. You can't drive through them, unfortunately. Alright, so here's the grappling hook just here. So that's us all set. So we've got the grappling hook, we have a vehicle to get to the compound, we have the uniforms, we have full bags. So we have full secondary target bags. So all we need is the main target now, which is the Panther Statue. So yeah, it's been a wee while since I've done this heist, especially a video on it. I've done it a couple of times lately, but I've not done much videos on it. I had to do the heist to get, I had tequila, and I had to get that heist done in order to get the Panther Statue this week. So I had to get that heist done or cancel it out, but I just did the heist. So you guys might have to do the same. So this week the Panther Statue is an offer, so it's pretty much over 2 million, regardless of what secondary target you have, so it's well worth doing. I hope this video gives you a bit of an idea of how to do it and helps you. So as you can see, I'm just driving through the compound. Simple as that, guys. Just don't crash into any other vehicles and stuff. They try and catch you out in the game with people driving about a wee bit, like so. But again, if you loiter in front of them for too long, you'll be detected. So that's why this guy, I didn't like taking him overtaking him, sorry. But I just drove pretty quickly, so I'm not hanging around. If I just kept driving and I just in front of him, then I'll probably get detected. Alright, so just drive over to the yellow mark here, so we're going to be the grappling hook over this wall. So, as you can see guys, this is easy. If I can do it, you can do it too, it just takes a wee bit of practice. Right, now there's two guards here, so you have to do is melee them, so just get your pistol out, pistol whip both of them at the same time. It sounds hard, but you can practice on NPCs in the game and stuff. It's easy to do really, once you get a bit of practice. Now it's important not to just headshot this guy. It's so easy to do that, but don't. Because if you take him out just now, the Juggernaut will see his body and then the alarms will go off. So wait for him to go round this corner and then knock him out. Because he's round the corner, his body is hidden now. You can take this guy out just like that. Because yeah, when the Juggernaut's doing his rounds, he will see the body if he doesn't go round that corner, so make sure you do it that way. Then just wait for this guy to come down the stairs. Now over the years doing this heist, I've kind of changed my route slightly. This is my preferred route now. So I kind of come in through doing the hacks upstairs and go down the lift. Also make sure you grab that loot as well in the safe.
Good, you are at the scanner. The tool we stole from the head of cybersecurity will find partial prints left on the scanner. You just have to cycle through them to match them up to the target print.
If you're not sure about this hack, guys, I've got a video on how to do the hack, so please check that out.
experience, you can also find the key. Welcome back.
And there we go. Just like that, we're down in with the Panther Statue. Yeah, we don't see this very often. Seems to be an offer very few and far between, maybe 3-4 times a year, if that. And just like that, that's us up to 2.3 million. So the Panther Statue itself's worth about 1.9. Then just back up the same way, back out the same exit. And it's as easy as this, guys, simple. Now you can see the Juggernaut doing his rounds just below me. Just keep running down. And we'll just wait for the Juggernaut to walk round. We don't need to take anybody out now. That's it. Don't need to kill one more guard. You see the wee screen, the Juggernaut going round the corner. There's the Juggernaut just in front of me, just walking along. Quite a thing, he can't see me. Right, see you later. Thank you for the Panther Statue. Right, now let's get out of here. And just press right on the D-pad to leave, and as simple as that. Don't have to kill anybody. Now, this is my preferred exit. It's slightly different. I don't think I've seen anybody else doing it this way actually, but I do it this way. I just run over here and grab this jeep. You can go over and pistol whip the guys next to the bike and then drive the bike and stuff, but some of it's going to be glitchy, some things can happen, so I just do it this way. And this way it's just so much easier, and there's no issues this way. Then we just drive over here. And you can see on the left hand side as I get towards it, it's almost like a wee kind of dirt path going off this cliff. You just drive down this wee dirt path. There's a wee lip here, you just fly off like that. It's probably worth when you're scoping the island, maybe checking that out, just having a wee wander around and seeing what I'm doing there. Just so you know it for future reference yourself when you're doing the heist. And we just swim away, and then we just keep swimming towards the edge. You can see the edge of the seabed. Just keep swimming, and then the cutscene will kick in, and that's the heist done. There we go, guys. Just like that. Easy. So that should be elite. So we should get an extra 50k for that as well. So heist passed. Actual take, store 2 million. Well within the 15 minutes, no hacks failed. Full loot bags. So nearly 2.1 million. Alright, thanks for checking it out, guys. Thanks for checking out the video. Please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.